have. It's not like, you know, Falco down air will beat it out. You know, all you have is like forward air. And even then,
Sheik. I don't think you should ever strike Peach at this stage. It's a little bit too easy for her to get in on Sheik, in my opinion.
Yeah, I wonder what the strike situation would have been. I mean, you have to strike FD. I think that's the obvious strike. And then after that, yeah, I feel like this would be the next strike if you're...
For Sheik, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like Dreamland is better than this. He probably banned Dreamland, but I feel like Dreamland's better.
Yeah, I agree. I think people heavily overrate Dreamland for Peach in just about every single matchup.
So good at camping on that stage.
Yeah.
Like Peach can definitely make it work. It's definitely a good stage for her, but
that's the big problem is that even though Peach has a monster punch game on Sheik, she doesn't have an easy way to get kills once she has Peach or Sheik at high percent. She doesn't have that easy, like, I've gotten the grab and I've got a guaranteed kill.
I mean, anytime she hits him off stage, it's as good as a grab into a guaranteed kill.
But you say that, but I mean,
this edge guard's been going for 30%. Oh, he messed up there.
Yeah, he did. And also, like, he was back in a situation where Sheik should have been safe, because as long as you don't have to use your up B, it's when you have to use your up B that it becomes a real problem with recovery.
Sheik, yeah.
Before then, Sheik has a really good time actually recovering on stage because of the aforementioned strengths in the air.
Yeah. Also, I like Gilgadu. He's someone who's like labbed out Peach's double jump and understands it. It's always like good to see like new Peach players just like understand how to use that tool, how to change their momentum, and like just give them another aerial mobility option. I don't like that aggressive Nair to come back down on stage from him. But
yeah, that was a little ambitious. It's just Nair is just not a very good approach option in any situation versus Sheik. Like, sometimes you can get away with down air if you're, like, really high above them, and you can kind of, like, bait out some, like, misspaced bears.
Needles messing everything up there.
Yeah, why do the Needles have to have a hitbox when they land? It's just, like, it just ruins everything. But right now, this is a pretty difficult situation. I feel like, ooh, Dot Eyes. Dot Eyes is, I think, pound for pound, the best vegetable.
Yeah? No, it's because people don't like pay a ton of attention to it, but if you get hit by it twice, that's a huge advantage.
Not only that, but at low percents, you still have the option of doing, like, turn up.
I don't
Peach had no business making it back, but this is going to be a pretty easy kill here.
If you're Peach, you need to DI straight away to force Sheik to do the running up air. Because Fair wouldn't have killed him.
Oh, no, just tossed it away. Wasn't paying attention. You really have to be cognizant. You should really be looking at the face of the turnip during the pull animation.
Oh,
he got another one.
Stitch, easy.
Oh,
my God.
No. Oh! That would have been sick. But got a forward throw instead.
You've talked about Peach needing to stay grounded. I feel like this is the one stage where that's not really true. Because if she gets... Oh, my God, his item luck...
These pulls. Where's Baka?
That was a great tech. That almost eliminated the bomb threat. But Gilgadu...
Honestly, if they're getting up from the Angel platform, I sometimes just want to get rid of bomb because you never know when it's going to drop like that.
Yeah.
But at low percent, I kind of understand hanging on to it because you're not going to die. But I mean, like, really low percent, because anything higher than 30, you run a risk of dying if you're at one end of the stage or getting edge guarded. Ooh, the double fair and another Dot Eyes. These pulls have been great.
No, I think you could have just thrown the turnip there.
Yeah, the turnip would have done more damage, and you would have been able to re-grab it and set up something else.
Nice dash attack.
Yeah, I don't think that there's any option that Peach really has that's going to do more damage than a Dot Eyes. Yeah, that down throw up air is going to do it. And it's difficult, I feel, for Peach to make comebacks in those type of situations just because...
she has to, like, make a comeback by not approaching and then, like, killing him off every hit.
You have to play pretty flawlessly because any grab is going to be a death.
Yeah, no, it's not super feasible.
Yeah.
But what I'd like to see more from Gilgadu is just, like, watch out. Oh, FD, yeah, this is good.
Yeah, I'm surprised that this wasn't banned. I wonder what he would have banned instead. I wonder if he fell into...
probably Dreamland.
Yeah, that's such a trap.
Which I disagree with.
That's the unevolved way of thinking for a Sheik main versus Peach.
Yeah. That coming down to that weak back air from SDeems was really risky. Also feel like you shouldn't get hit by that up smash after like 10% before the down throw.
Yeah. you know, one of the things that Peach needs to be able to utilize in a lot of matchups, and something that Sheik needs to watch out for, is crouch cancel. The nice thing is, though, is that Sheik has like well-spaced forward airs to deal with crouch cancel, and a lot of times you can trap Peach into like eating multiple forward airs because they're stuck crouch canceling and trying to down smash you or punish you in some way. Weak bear, not so much. The weak back air is actually going to be a really easy crouch cancel unless they get like fully spaced, which is hard to hit on the ground.
Yeah.
You know, it's not really too much of a problem.
Should Gilgadu be trying to do like more baits with his floats, just like drift in, then drift back? Because it seems like even when he's getting through, he's not really...
He needs to be dash dancing more. I think he's forcing his approaches pretty linearly and pretty in a linear way, and he's also relying too much on hitboxes, right? And that's, you know, as we said before, it's not really easy to approach Sheik. You really, to your point, yes, you want to like bait out more, but to that end, you need to use dash dancing.
Yeah, dash dancing and just like turnip pulling. Wave dash back down tilt is actually extremely good for Peach.
Yeah, down tilt in general is really, really good versus Sheik. I think it's really good in other matchups, but especially versus Sheik.
Because Sheik has the poor aerial mobility, so if you just like read her spacing or she attacks where you were standing, just one wave dash back down tilt's a huge punish.
Exactly. Missed the ledge dash there. One other unsung hero in this matchup is forward smash. I think that a lot of those spacings that Sheik tries to go for
that's really
with
unsung. That's the most unsung hero I've ever heard of.
Forward smash is even wave dash back forward smash because it has a much better hitbox in front of and above Peach that the down tilt won't necessarily net you. I don't know what that vanish was.
I disagree with every part of that. He's smiling a little bit. No one else is.
That had to have been a mistake, yeah.
No, I think it was intentional. I just disagree with that.
The decision was a mistake. I'll say that at least.
Yeah.
So, and again, Peach is, you know, trying to like float and throw like
that was a nice dash back.
Forward airs in neutral, and that's not, you're not gonna really get like too far with that.
He's going for something cool. He wants to get on stream highlight. Wants to get clipped.
He's yeah, for sure. And if you're up 3 stocks, I suppose you can get away with that.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, over 100% get up. Gotta watch out for it. You can still get the same edge guard. You just have to start it earlier.
And that'll be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, forward smash is really difficult to deal with in neutral with Peach. That's why you have to stay on the ground.